Caught shoplifting at Target in New York? Here's what to expect. What feels like a split-second mistake inside a Target store can quickly spiral into a criminal charge that follows you for years. In New York, shoplifting is prosecuted under the state's Larceny statutes, meaning it is treated as a serious criminal offense rather than a minor retail incident. The value of the merchandise you are accused of taking determines whether you face a misdemeanor or a felony, and the consequences at every level are significant. Petit larceny applies when the alleged theft involves goods worth $1,000 or less, and it carries a maximum sentence of up to 364 days in jail as a Class A misdemeanor. Once the value crosses $1,000, the charge escalates to grand larceny, a Class E felony carrying up to 4 years in prison, and the penalties climb steeply from there. New York prosecutors can also aggregate the value of goods stolen from different stores under a common scheme, meaning multiple incidents can combine into a single, more serious charge. Inside the store, Target's loss prevention team is trained to watch, document, and detain suspected shoplifters using surveillance cameras, plainclothes personnel, security tags, and self-checkout monitoring systems. New York's shopkeeper's privilege, under General Business Law Section 218, legally allows a store to detain someone it reasonably suspects of shoplifting, provided the detention is reasonable in manner and duration. During a loss prevention stop, agents are trained to obtain admissions before police arrive, often telling suspects that confessing will prevent an arrest, which may simply not be true. The safest approach when detained is to stay calm, refuse to answer questions about the alleged theft, decline to sign any written confession or civil demand agreement, and clearly invoke your right to remain silent. Because loss prevention officers are private employees and not government agents, they have no obligation to read you Miranda rights. Yet anything you say to them can be repeated to police and used against you in court. Once police are called, you will typically be charged with Petit or grand larceny and either taken into custody or released with a desk appearance ticket requiring a future court appearance. A conviction at any charge level creates a permanent criminal record that can affect your employment, housing, immigration status, and professional licensing long after the case closes. Attorney Randall F. Inniss spent 22 years as a New York State trooper before founding the Inniss firm PLLC, and he now uses that law enforcement background to defend people facing shoplifting and larceny charges throughout the Hudson Valley. Having a lawyer review your case from the very beginning gives you the best chance to understand your options, challenge the evidence, and protect your future. Contact the Inniss firm, PLLC, at 844-470-4236, located at 280 NY 211, Suite 203, Middletown, New York 10940, United States, to schedule a confidential consultation and start building your defense today.